Hello out there. I hope that everyone is doing well and having a fabulous day. I am back with another makeup tutorial. I'm taking a little break from my Divergent series. I will have another couple looks coming with that Divergent makeup kit, but today I wanted to do a Jennifer Lawrence inspired look. And so I was just browsing the internet, Google, for different looks because I think Jennifer Lawrence is gorgeous, an amazing actress, just so talented. And I found a specific look that I really liked and I wanted to try to recreate it. I will have the look that I am talking about in the info section below. I'm kind of new to this whole YouTube thing, so I don't know the whole copyright issues. I know that I can't just hold up a picture and show you what I'm talking about. I have to do a link to it on another site. Now I don't have a blog, so I can't link to my blog, but I'm hoping that I'll just be able to link right to the site that I found the picture on. So go ahead and click on that if you want to see the inspiration picture behind this look. I'm not saying that I look like Jennifer Lawrence at all. In this picture, she has really dark brown hair. And you know, we really don't have a lot of the same features, but I figured that I could take that picture and just use it as an inspiration to get this look, which I think turned out really nicely. So pretty much the idea behind the look is just kind of a darker, smokier eye that's more like brown purple colors, a very corally bright cheek, as well as coral lip. So if you are interested in seeing how I achieved this look, then please keep on watching. I've got my inspiration picture in front of me, so let's get started. Starting off, as always, with my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer in Light, and just using my fingers to smooth this in all over my skin. Next, I'm going to take my usual Bobbi Brown corrector in Light Bisque and pat that under my eyes. Today I am trying out for the first time the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus cream. I am in the color Light. So this is the first time putting this on my skin. So there's one pump. I think I'm going to do 1.5. And everybody is just saying to use your fingers to apply this, so that's what I'm going to do. Starting at the center of my face, I'm going to then just blend out. Well, my first impression of that CC cream is definitely positive. So I will keep on trying it and see what I think. So I am going to do just a little bit of concealing. In my inspiration picture of Jennifer Lawrence, her skin looks, you know, pretty dewy and illuminated. And it doesn't look perfect in the picture, which is nice. So I'm not going for, you know, completely flawless skin here. Just a little bit of concealing under my eyes to help brighten it up. In my inspiration picture, Jennifer Lawrence is definitely a lot more tan than I am right now. So we are gonna fake that a little bit by using some bronzer all over. I am going to use my MAC Pro Longwear Sun Dipped Bronzing Powder. And I am just using a Sigma tapered face brush and just kind of putting this all over my face since I am quite pale. I am next going to apply blush, and she has a nice kind of corally pink blush on. So to get close to what she's wearing, I'm going to use my Ben Nye Fashion Rouge palette, because it has a bunch of different colors to choose from. And looking at this palette, I'm going to start by using the Fresh Coral color right here. And on my Real Techniques let's see, this is the blush brush. I'm just going to dab that close to the apples and bring it back. And the color I'm going to put on top is this color called Nectarine. And I'm not being shy with the blush in this look because it is definitely quite strong in her picture. So it doesn't look like she is wearing a very strong highlight, but her skin is overall just kind of glowing. So I'm going to use my Ambient Lighting Powder by Hourglass in Diffused Light, which I have crazy hit pan on. I need to order another one of these, but I love this product. And using my Real Techniques powder brush, I am just going to sweep this all over my face. This will kind of help just seamlessly blend that blush in too. Before going on to brows, I'm going to prime my eyes, and I just bought the NARS. This is the Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I've heard lots of good things about this. For years and years now, I have used the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and people say that this is better than that. So I'm going to give it a try. I just put a little bit onto the back of my hand with the brush, and I'm going to use my finger then to sweep that over my eye. Onto brows, I'm going to use my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Blonde and fill these in. In my inspiration look, her eyebrows are not super defined and precise, but they're definitely filled in a little bit, but they're not super angular. They just look very natural. So I am going to just kind of go for that kind of look. Just basically fill in my natural eyebrow shape. And then as usual, I am just going to set my brow hairs into place with my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So the first eyeshadow that I'm going to use, I truly apologize, you can no longer get your hands on. It is one of those darn MAC limited edition, the collections that they put out, and then you find something you love and you can no longer get. So this is what I'm going to put down first. It's the color Super Watt, and I am just going to tap that all over my lid here. And the reason I'm using this is because on my inspiration picture, Jennifer Lawrence seems to have a, kind of purpley taupe color going on, almost like the color Satin Taupe by MAC. And that is kind of what this base reminds me of. So if you don't have this base, you could very well just use Satin Taupe and put it down over your, over your eyeshadow base, and it could work just as well. So the next eyeshadows that I'm going to use, you can get your hands on. I'm going to use the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going to first start by just kind of laying down the shape that I want to get with this look. So the first color I'm going to use is Taupe from that palette, and I'm just going to put that all over my eye, over that base. And the next color I'm going to use is Pewter from the Pro palette, which is going back to that kind of Satin Taupey by MAC type of color. It's a little bit of, got a little bit of more purple undertones. So again, I'm just going to press this all over my lid, just where I put the previous brown color. And none of this is going to be super blended out. And I am bringing it out to my outer, outer edge, and kind of making a defined edge there down onto my lower lid. And you can clearly see that in the picture. It's not super diffused. And the brush, if you were wondering, that I'm using here is the SS239 by Sigma. I am then going to go and take the cream color on an E56 brush and just put this right at the top and under my eyebrow, the top of that eyeshadow. But I'm not going to blend. I'm just putting it, setting it right down on top. Next, I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown Longwear Gel Eyeliner in black ink on a Sigma E05 brush. And I am going to line both my upper and lower waterline. So my waterline and my tight line. So for under my eye, I'm going to go back in again with that Super Watt color that I started out with. And on a teeny tiny little detailer brush by Real Techniques, I'm going to run that color just under my eye on my lower lash line. And then on top of Super Watt, I'm gonna go back in with Pewter, still on the same little brush, and really carefully get that under the lash line there. So on some of the images of this look, when she's profile, you can see that she is wearing a thin line of eyeliner that has a very slight wing on the edge. So I am going to gently run that along my top lash line and do just a very small flick that kind of connects down then to the lower lash line. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to apply my Mally Volumizing Mascara. In the picture, it did look like Jennifer Lawrence was wearing a very natural set of false lashes, so I went ahead and applied those off camera. And now the last thing that I'm going to do with my eyes is apply just a very subtle inner corner highlight. It doesn't look like she has anything crazy going on. So I'm just going to use Shroom by MAC and just put that right on the inner corner using an E46 brush by Sigma. So the last thing that we have to do is lips. And she is wearing a very obvious, beautiful coral color. So I chose MAC Coral Bliss. It's a cream sheen lipstick. And I'm going to just apply that right from the bullet. It doesn't look like she necessarily has any definitive line of lip liner. And she does seem to have a little bit of gloss over top. So I'm going to use my Buxom lip gloss in Creamsicle, which is also a coral color, and just kind of dab that right over the top. So that is the last step of my Jennifer Lawrence makeup tutorial. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.